Hello, Leo, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am so excited to share your intuitive reading for the week with you. Starting with this lovely gorilla. The little word on this card is peace. Making sure to be at peace with yourself and at peace with your world. It requires far more spiritual fierceness to not fight than to fight. It requires a lot more energy to be at peace with yourself than to fight. It requires a lot more energy to be at peace with the world rather than to fight it. But from a big enough distance away, there's nothing to fight, really. So this card is asking you to use your strength in a way that is more constructive, because the fighting is not giving you, it's diverting your energy away from what's really, really important. I think the first thing they teach you in martial arts, in some forms of martial arts, is to walk away, right? The fighting is only if you get stuck in a fight, if you happen to be in one, but really the first lesson is walk away. Interesting to think about. Okay, Father of Roots is where we're starting. Beneficial energy, strength, which is the Leo card, and challenging energy, Son of Feathers. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. These are about standing up for yourself without fighting, without feeling defensive about why you're standing up for yourself, but really just owning your power, owning your security, and owning your position. I see these two cards very connected because the strength card is about gentle strength, not about terrible or strength that is overwhelming. It's about, no, this is where I am, this is what I believe, and I can conquer strength through gentleness. I think I said that wrong. Let me see if, if I can say that a little better. I don't have to force my way through something. I can go through gentleness. So I believe that this might be also a message to be more gentle with yourself. That the more gentle you are with yourself, the stronger you're going to find yourself. When we're so harsh and when we're, again, fighting parts of ourselves, it looks like we're using a lot of force. The words, the tone of voice might be coming out very, very strong. But if we're gentle with ourselves, we give ourselves space to be vulnerable and to be a little bit weak. And because we've given ourselves that space, then all of a sudden you feel the strength behind you because there's nothing to protect. You know, what's really interesting, I don't know if this will help you or not, but I have a cat. He looks like a tiger. And I have to be very gentle when I pet him. Yet I have seen him be so strong against other animals, against when he feels he needs to defend himself. It's like it comes out of nowhere. Yet his body is so soft, and if I touch him too hard, he gets very upset. So, you know, just because you're being gentle with yourself doesn't mean that you're being weak, or doesn't mean that you won't find that strength within you. The gentleness is actually a way to this strength. And I appreciate my cat's strength even more because I see how far the other spectrum he can go, how gentle he truly is. So he's even stronger to me. If he was always defensive and always fighting, it's a shorter distance to breach, right? Or to close. But we're talking about this. He's that gentle, but this strong. Okay. This spread is also encouraging you to watch your actions, to not be impulsive about what you're getting into, to really think carefully and to look at the long-lasting implications of what you're doing. There are times when you just need to take action, need to just take a leap. But that is the action that gets you into trouble this week. That's the action that gets you burned. You see, literally, he's getting burned by the sun. Crow used to be white, but he got burned by the sun. And the reason why you might be impulsive is, again, if you're not being soft enough with yourself, if you're not allowing yourself to be honest enough about what you want and how you want to proceed, then you might be tempted to jump into something. But Leo, these cards are all really reinforcing this strength and encouraging you to connect with your true strength and trust that you can be at peace with this strength. Progress doesn't mean fighting all the time. Fighting yourself doesn't mean you're making progress. It just means you're fighting yourself. Okay, in order to make progress, you actually have to stop fighting yourself. You do have to fight yourself, but not forever, right? But continuing to fight yourself is not making progress. All right, let's look at a little bit more. High Priestess and the Magician. Ooh, lucky cards together. And they are flying apart. Okay, head and heart are diverging here. Okay, heart needs to make sure that it is being heard. Heart will only be heard in the softness, in the stillness, in the quiet, perhaps away from others for a little bit. But heart must inform head so that head flies in the right direction, right? You're so impatient to make progress. You're so impatient to get results, Leo. But your heart has to really, and your intuition have to tell you the right way first. And the only way you can hear those two voices is to be at peace. So I feel like that is the best thing I could say to you, Leo. Best thing I could wish for you is for you to find and be welcoming of your peace. So Leo, thank you so much for joining me. It's always lovely to see you every week here. And I really look forward to seeing you the next year and seeing what messages will come out then. Have a good one.